Valentine's Day dinner to stay on course? Well, we're here at Soup Spoon Cafe to show you that it's not always about the main dish, but it's the appetizer that'll kick things off on the right way. Let's head inside. Well, love is certainly in the air this February, but sometimes it's the way you start a date that determines if there's a second one, which is why we're here at Soup Spoon Cafe with Keith. How are you doing this afternoon?
I am fantastic. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for pulling up a chair for us and giving us a table for 10. But I have to tell you, this season right now, everybody is looking for the perfect spot for a Valentine's date or just for an intimate setting. And tell us a little bit why Soup Spoon Cafe makes the perfect date night area.
Well, there's a lot of intention that goes into it, right? So one of the things that you won't find here that you find in a lot of places, especially for making a date important, there's no TVs. We don't have any screens. There's nothing to distract you from the person that you're having your dinner with, you know. And it also kind of allows people to disengage from the outside world and kind of really pay attention to what they're doing for the evening, which is an intentional thing. You know, the restaurant is designed to be small. You know,
I noticed that, and that's one of the first things you notice when you walk in. There's so many different intimate settings, intimate spaces where just you and one person, like you said, can kind of disconnect from the TV and just focus on what's on the table. Exactly. And what's across from the table too as well.
And that allows, you know, to your point, it allows people to really engage. And you know, you're beginning, you know, when you come in here, the first thing you're going to have is like a person saying hello to you, and that's, you know, that's an important thing. You know, you're not just kind of wandering in and like you have to kind of self-determine where you're going to go. And we really like to put a lot of work into setting the space properly. So we have, you know, there's background details that just allow you to just pay attention. You know, you don't have to worry about anything when you come in here. You can come in, sit down, you'll have your menus, great service staff, incredible food. You know, you can just start picking things off the menu and you're going to be happy with as it goes. So.
That's right. Well, you guys certainly set that intention in the space, but of course in the menu as well. So let's talk a little bit about the two appetizers that we have in front of us. Why did you guys choose this one right here? I know you have a lot of background in not just working on the floor, but even working in the kitchen as well. So how did you guys come up with this dish right here?
Well, so it's kind of a classic dish. You know, it's one of those things. Goat cheese goes with everything, in my opinion. You know, it's as well as balsamic. So you have these really strong, beautiful flavors that are also on, you know, something approachable, which is a baguette. You know, just a nice piece of toasted baguette with goat cheese, balsamic, tomatoes, house-made salad. People really like it, and it's also, you know, it has that kind of like dances on that level of exotic almost, you know, where it's something like, okay, goat cheese and balsamic is not something everybody has for breakfast every day, you know, it's not a staple in a lot of people's homes. But when you put them together, it tastes really good, gives lots of opportunities for like good flavors and unique experiences.
I love that. Now, what's sitting in front of you as well?
So this is one of our favorites, and probably one of the dishes that we sell the most of, and this is it's called our cherry bomb shrimp. It's a Cajun cherry cream sauce with shrimp, Asiago, heavy cream with toasted baguette, and a little bit of Asiago on top. Yeah. And one of the things that it does is like this is one of those dishes that people will buy the sauce because we make it all a la menu. So nothing is pre-made. Everything is made for each dish. So we have regulars that will call ahead and order huge containers of just the sauce. And so because they love it so much, and it's and it makes a great appetizer, it makes a good breakfast, it makes a good lunch, makes a good dinner, great end of the night thing. It's one of those just I call it a skeleton key appetizer. So it could be the beginning or the end, you know, whichever way you plan it.
It doesn't just start the date, but you can bring this home with you afterwards. Exactly. It's amazing. And you know, you've been in the restaurant business for quite some time. So what's that process like when you guys are choosing what goes on the menu? Because this is just two of many other options that you have for appetizers.
Correct. I mean, we have a wealth of knowledge here at the restaurant. You know, so we have kind of an institutional knowledge that stretches back quite far. I've been doing this for over 30 years. And pretty much our entire team has been at this for a long time.
I love that. Without further ado, I hope you don't mind. I've definitely got to get this going. We've got to get this started right here. But I know Valentine's Day is not the only time that we can come here for a nice meal. Should we call ahead if we want to make a reservation, or be able to just walk right in?
You know, we like to do both. You know, I suggest reservations because if you know when you're going to come in, if you know what time you want to come in, you're already planning ahead, call us, make a reservation. We love good company. But I also don't want that to ever deter anyone from just popping in, because we do a combination of the two. We maintain tables for walk-ins as well as reservations.
Well, Keith, this is absolutely delicious, and you guys will certainly be in good company here any time of the year at Soup Spoon Cafe. But Keith, thank you so much for pulling up a table for 10 for us.
Well, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.